diagram of the bug life cycle. Okay. Whenever in the interview they say bug life cycle, how exactly the final diagram should be written. Because the first day, whatever diagram I have written, that is wrong. That is wrong. So we have given you, I have given you yesterday one final diagram of bug life cycle. Everyone, the final diagram was clear for everyone. Okay. Now, in the yesterday's diagram, one important status was left out. Very, 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 very important status. Every interview we go, mainly they ask about this status only. Okay. So don't talk directly with respect to that status only. First, let us take some examples first. 1 minute. Let me take some example. Then we'll speak about that status. Just now I found a bug. You think and then give me the answer. Okay. Directly don't give me the answer. Just now I found a bug. What is the step number 1? Just now I found a bug. And yesterday when I was teaching that final diagram, only 360 people were available. So remaining 30 people who have logged in today, I'm not going to repeat over there. 1 minute, guys. I'm not going to repeat the diagram that we have already seen yesterday. As soon as we get a bug, check in the bug repository is also wrong. Listen, as soon as we get a bug, prepare a bug report is wrong. Searching the bug repository is also wrong. Think yesterday I given you some answer. Go through the once you get a bug, how can you go through a bug report? That is wrong square and cube. Use common sense. Yesterday, whatever we have discussed, think about all the points and then give the answer. Once we get a bug, what is the first thing test engineer should do? Wrong. Prepare bug report. All of you are wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. See, if you observe, whatever bugs, as soon as we get the step number 1, guys, first you analyze if that bug is in okay, common or dependent modules. Yes or no? First you have to decide whether the bug is in the common or dependent module. Okay, only based on this decision we will go and see if really it's duplicate or not. Because if I find 100 bugs, truly in the company, I'll tell you, hardly for 3 bugs or 4 bugs only we check in the repository. I'll repeat. Suppose we find some 100 bugs. Out of 100 bugs, all 80-90 bugs will be independent bugs only on my module. Only remaining whatever 5-6 bugs are there, they may be in the common and dependent modules. So first step is I should decide whether it's a common or dependent module. Yes or no? Is it clear? So first decision is whether it's a common module or the dependent module. Suppose it is a common and dependent. What should I do? Correct. We have to search in the repository. Suppose I felt no, that is a completely independent module. Then suppose it's a completely independent module. Then directly report a bug or prepare the bug report. Okay, guys. Now let's assume that today's session, what I'm teaching now, it's a completely independent bug. Okay, it's a completely independent bug. Means whatever I am testing does not have any dependency on you. So immediately I got a bug. I am preparing something called as, let's assume this bug. Okay, bug number 7. I'm preparing one bug report. Every bug report consists of, you already know the things. What are the contents or the attributes of the bug report? first we have to write the navigation steps. Okay, let's assume, okay, then obviously we should write the observation also. Done. Correct. Then the main important attribute, we should have something called as status. And after status, let's assume we will have additional comments. These are the things. Let me write the navigation steps now. First step, log in to the application. Okay, log into the application. After logging in, compose a mail, comma, send it. Compose a mail and send it. Next. After this, directly I am writing my observation. Okay, directly I'm writing my observation. My observation is, let's assume the mail not found. Mail not found. Status. What is the status? Tell me. Status is obviously, first status is, everyone knows that the first status will be, let's assume, new. Now I'll not use a word called as or open. The first status is new. Now my bug report is ready. Yes or no? Immediately my bug report is ready, guys. Correct. Now after my bug report is ready, assume this is one Excel sheet. Where I am going to save this sheet or store this sheet. Where I'm going to save or store this sheet? In the bug repository. Perfect. So take this sheet and store in the bug repository. After storing, what is the next step? You guys only tell me now. After storing, what is the next step? Send it to the developer. But when you're sending it to the developer, tell me the actions what I should do now. What are the actions I should do on this bug report? That is important for me. Okay, now remove this new and change this to what? Assigned. Change this to assigned. After changing this to assigned, we have to write some additional comments also. Okay, let me write saying that assigning to developer. That's all. Some comment I have written. Assigning to developer. Okay, now developer action number 1. Developer action number 1. What is the first step he is going to do? First step. He is going to read the navigation step. And if you remember, by reading the navigation step, we will come to know whether the bug is valid or invalid. Correct? Just by reading the navigation steps only, he will come to know whether it is valid or invalid. Now observe, assume you are a developer, guys. Assume you are a developer. Developer first is going to log into the application. Then compose a mail and send it. Developer is reading it. And after sending, mail is not found. Now the question is, whatever observation he is writing here, is it valid or invalid? Well, after sending a mail, I am not able to find a mail. Is the observation valid or invalid? Invalid, sir, but no proper observation. Invalid. Okay. Anyone who is saying invalid, you tell me why you are saying invalid. Invalid because they didn't save it. That means you don't know English. That is what I have understood. Okay, listen now. Listen. Let me give two statements before this example. Before you decide whether it's a valid or invalid, I want to give all are wrong. All are wrong. Invalid English word only you don't know. Listen carefully now. Listen carefully now. Male not found. Male is not found in trash. After sending, I'm talking about. Okay. After sending, male is not found in trash. After sending, mail not found in trash. This is my sentence number 1. And second sentence is after sending, mail is not found. Mail is not found. What is difference between these two sentences? This is my sentence number 1, and this is my sentence number 2. What's the difference? First one is valid or invalid. First one. My sentence number 1, whatever written is valid or invalid. Okay, good. Many people are saying valid also. You are great people. People really whoever is saying valid, right? You are great. First one I'm asking, why you are talking about second one? First one is valid or not? Simple question I'm asking, that's all. Mail not found in trash after sending. Valid or invalid? Okay. This statement, whoever saying is valid, that means that you don't know Gmail also. Believe me, don't know Gmail application also. Once we send a mail, it can never go to trash. How can it go to trash? This sentence is 100%, it is an invalid sentence. Okay, that is an invalid sentence. Whereas mail not found, mail is not found. It is invalid or incomplete. Second sentence, correct? It is incomplete. Now, invalid and incomplete is same or different? Invalid and incomplete, two English words, both are same or different? Different, right? Now, second, listen. When I say invalid, invalid means it cannot happen. When I say invalid, no, that is not possible only. You are absolutely wrong. You are absolutely wrong. That is the meaning of invalid. But incomplete means what? Can I say incomplete means it may be right, it may be wrong? When will I come to know? When I say incomplete, it may be right, it may be wrong. But when will I come to know? Correct. When they complete the sentence. So guys, when I say invalid, it means, okay, scenario is what, wrong. But when I say incomplete, okay, scenario may be wrong or right. It may be wrong, it may be right, but we will come to know only after watch. Scenario may be wrong or may be right. We'll come to know only after watch. Correct. We will. It may be right. It may be wrong. Oh, it may be right. Spelling is wrong. One minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. So guys, so incomplete means scenario may be right or scenario may be wrong or right. Will decide only after completing it. Only after completing it. So first you tell me, are you understanding the difference between invalid and incomplete? Forget about all other things. The difference between invalid and incomplete. Is it clear for everyone? Okay. When I say I will decide it after completing it, scenario may be wrong or right will be decided after completing it. Who should complete it? Who should complete it? Obviously, test engineer has to complete it. So now observe what happened. Now observe what happened. If you see this bug report, boss, navigation steps is log into the application, compose a mail and send. And my observation is mail is this scenario can happen or cannot happen. Correct? It can happen, obviously. Once I send a mail, it may not be found. It may not be found. So now developer, after reading this navigation steps, he gets confused. Oh, you rascal fellow, mail is not found, you are saying. I am also not sure where you are talking about. So now what he does, he cannot change this to invalid. This observation, mainly this observation, I'll tell you, he cannot change it to invalid. Tell me why he cannot change it to invalid. Because it may be right. Forget about it, it's not complete. That we also know. Everyone knows that it is not complete. But boss, this scenario may be right. Testing is saying that mail not found. Probably it may happen that mail is not able to find. So now what he does, he will change the status to, boss not reproducible. Okay, he will change the status to not reproducible. Means I am not able to find this bug. I am not able to find this bug. Are you understanding till now? So according to your navigation steps, I am trying to send a mail. I am checking, but I don't know why, but I am not able to reproduce your bug. I'm not able to reproduce. Reproduce means physically I am not able to see this bug. Should he write the comments or not? Additional comments is required or not required? Yes, he will write. Not able to see the bug. I am not able to see the bug. So that's the reason I have changed it to not reproducible. Now next, once they say not reproducible and send it back to the test engineer, what is the test engineer first he should do now? What he should do? No, in additional comments, boss, he will not neatly mention that this is not happening, that is happening. What he will do? Simplest question that is. Go through what? Correct. He has to again check his bug report once again. He should check his bug report once again. Why this fellow is saying that bug is not reproducible? Why is saying not reproducible? And guys, one simple point I forgot. Listen, carefully listen. See, when I say mail not found, what developer is doing now? Developer is going and checking the mail. Developer goes and check the mail in let's assume in sent item he's checking. Okay, but actually the bug is what, actually the bug is mail is not doing is different. Whatever actions you are doing is different. Whose mistake is this? Whose mistake is this? Correct. It's obvious. It's a test engineer mistake. So whenever developer says that your bug is not reproducible, means listen, he is also trying somewhere. He's also trying somewhere. But wherever test is trying, that is different. Wherever developer is trying, that is different. So once he says this, the test engineer has to go through the bug report once again. Okay, log into the application, compose a mail and send it, and mail not found. Oh, it's my mistake. Now he will add mail not found in inbox. Now the confusion is solved or the confusion is not solved. Okay, mail is not found in the inbox. I have added this line, remember. Yes. Okay, now most important question. When developer says not reproducible, test engineer go through the bug report and then he changes to, okay, he adds this. He's adding that mail not found in the inbox. He's adding this line. Correct? He's adding this. When he's adding this, status should be changed or status should not be changed. Status should be changed or not. So what should be status? Status. Give me the status. Status is reopen. Perfect. Status is reopen. Additional comments is required or not required? Yes. Sorry. Changed my bug report. Sorry, changed my bug report. Because obviously, since it was your mistake, you have to change your bug report. Okay, that means, now listen, summary, listen. There is one status called as not reproducible. Okay, there is one status called as not reproducible. Not reproducible means bug may be valid, bug may be invalid. I also don't know. But when I am trying, I am not getting the bug. Which one you are talking about? Which bug you are talking about? I'm not getting that bug. Hence, I'm changing it to not reproducible. When developer says not reproducible, send it back. He will send it back to the test engineer. Test engineer has to go through the bug report once again, and any corrections are there, he has to do the correction and he has to send it back to the developer with reopen status. Now tell me, what was the reason here for this not reproducible bug? What was the reason? In this case, what was the reason for not reproducible? Incomplete observation. Correct. So I can say that the reason here is what, it may be incomplete navigation steps. Okay, navigation steps or the observation. Okay, or the observation. So what is the solution? Solution also you only give me. Reason is incomplete navigation steps or the observation. What is solution? So whenever you are writing a bug report, you should completely write your navigation steps and observations. Have you understood this concept? Have you understood? That's correct. Obviously, you have to change your navigation steps and data. Is this example clear? Okay. For me, most important point is, guys, this is a very, very important point. All of you remember, there's a lot of difference between invalid and incomplete. Both are not the same. Invalid and incomplete, but there is no status called as incomplete. Remember that point. See, one example I want to give. Suppose you have a house, 2-3 rooms are there. Okay. You are asking your dad or mom, where are my sunglasses? Just assume, where are my sunglasses? Your mom says, in your wardrobe. She says, or in the wardrobe. When she says your sunglasses are in the wardrobe, where will you check first? She just said in the wardrobe. Where will you check? Wardrobe you will check. I also know wardrobe you will check. In which room I'm talking about? First, you will check wardrobe in your room only. Why? Why? First, I'll go and check the wardrobe in my room only. Why? Your room. Why? Nearby. Lazy fellow. Because it is my things. And most of the time, I always keep my sunglasses in my room only. Now you will search. You are not getting. Okay. Again, you'll ask your mom, I didn't find it. Your mom says, go, it is in my wardrobe, in my room. Is it clear? So can I say that you are not able to find the sunglasses in your room? Because see, generally you keep in your room, you are searching in your room. But does it mean that sunglasses are not there only, or it is there? Sunglasses are there or not there? There. So like that, what I'm trying to tell you is, even though when you give incomplete information to the developer, they will also check somewhere. First, they will check because they also know the application. They will also check somewhere. If they are not able to find the bug, then they will tell you, late test engineer, I am not able to find. That not able to find is nothing but I am not able to reproduce. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes. If it's clear, one question I will ask you, give me the answer. To make the status as not reproducible, developer, first action, go through the bug report. If you remember, go through the bug report, correct? Next, go through the bug report. And obviously the second action also everyone knows that reproduce the bug. Reproduce the bug means open the application and see where exactly is the bug. That is the meaning of reproduce. Third is he has to analyze the code, and finally is going to change it. Change the code. Out of these four, which one developer has done to decide whether it is reproduced or not? First one is done, first one is not done. Obviously, first one is done. Is he doing second action or is not doing the second action? Second action is done or not done? Good. People are saying no. I know that this shows that you have attended classes properly or not. Second step is done or not done? Good. Many of you are right. Second step is also done. Means physically he is opening the application and he is also searching somewhere. After searching, he is deciding that bug is not reproducible. Third action is not done and fourth action is also not done. But to decide if the bug is invalid or not, which action is done? Invalid. To decide the bug is invalid or not, only how many actions are done? First two. Very good. Correct. To decide if the bug is invalid or not, just by going through only I can decide whether the bug is invalid or not. Have you understood that difference, guys? Already I have taught you. So simply ask you, that's all once again. Yes. Okay. Now, whatever you have understood from this, this see, many reasons are there. I will complete all the reasons and finally give you the notes. From this example, you take the heading as not reproducible and write whatever you understood. Take the heading as not reproducible and write whatever you have understood. Remember, this is very important. Difference between your invalid and incomplete. This is a note, and the up above whatever you are saying, this is an example. And as I said you previously, inbox was not written. After developer says bug is not reproducible, then he changed this bug report. Testing has changed this bug report. If developer only developed compose and sent item modules, but test engineer is checking in inbox, so what it be valid? What are you talking, Vijay? What is that question? Tell me. Because bug is reported by test engineer, not by developer. How can you ask me ulta question? That is wrong. Question itself is wrong, Vijay. Take the heading as not reproducible and write this first. Whatever you understood, you write it. And the reason is incomplete navigation steps are observation. Solution also neatly we have to prepare the navigation steps and observation. As I said you, there are many other reasons. I'll discuss one by one. So I will not give any notes till next half an hour, 45 minutes. Step by step, you write. Whatever. Here, the reason is incomplete navigation steps and observation. Like this, many different reasons will be there. So first you write that. Many different reasons are there. Dana. Copy it, guys. All right, last 2 minutes. Okay, right. Don't write any wrong things. If any confusion is there, ask me. Any particular point, any confusion is there, ask me. Don't write wrong things. Hari Krishna is asking, what is solution for this? What is the solution, guys? What is the solution is asking. Good. What is the solution? Give proper observation and navigation steps. Over. That's all. That is only the solution. Perfect. That's all. Copy it. You should know mainly the difference between not reproducible and invalid. Remember that point. That's the most important question. Okay. Now let me change this diagram. Okay, I want to change this diagram. This you leave it. We have already discussed. This also we have seen. I'll delete. This also we have seen. I've deleted. Change the code is also done. And after sending the bug report, this is also completed. Okay. Now assume, guys, this is how I have prepared a bug report. Okay, is it complete or it's incomplete? Now you tell me. This is how I have prepared a bug report. Correct. It's a complete bug report because if you want, I'll write navigation steps also. Observe, compose a mail and send it, and I'm saying click on what inbox. Click on inbox. Okay, mail not is found in inbox. So now my navigation step neatly I have written. Yes. Now observe, guys. Next problem is see, I will neatly write the navigation steps. I'll write the observation also. I'll write the status also and additional comments also. Now everyone knows that. Let me open one more diagram. Don't see this whole diagram at a time. Okay, don't see this whole diagram unnecessarily and ask questions. Now everyone knows that generally the developers, they have given one development server. Every developers will be given one development server, and a test engineers will be testing in the test server. Okay, and whatever application is there in the development server and test server, is the application same or not? Is the application same or the application is not same? Correct, same application. So once the application is developed and coding is completed, then it is moved to the test server. It is same. Now guys, see, developers keep on changing in the projects, correct? Developer keeps on changing in the project. Now test engineer accessed the application from this test server. Listen carefully. This test engineer accessed the application from the test server, and when he was testing, he found one bug. He found a bug. That means the bug was found in test server. Immediately, this fellow prepares a bug report and he sends it to developer number 2. Because my lead says, whatever bugs you find, you report it to the developer number 2. So it is assigned to the developer number 2. Developer is going through the bug report and assume that this is my bug report. Developer is neatly going through bug report. Okay, log into the application, compose a mail, send it, click on the inbox. The mail is not found in the inbox. Now tell me, he will read it. Is it valid? It's invalid. He's reading the bug report. Valid or invalid? 100% it is valid. Navigation steps are also complete or not complete. Navigation steps or observation, everything is complete or not complete. Okay, navigation steps and observation is also complete. Now he starts reproducing the bug. Now my question is, can it happen that once I report a bug to the developer 2, okay, I am reporting a bug. That is, I'm assigning the bug to the developer 2. Once I assign the bug to the developer 2, this developer 2 is reproducing the bug in development server. Possible or impossible? When I say he's reproducing, everyone knows. Open the application and see whether the bug is there or not. Amit Kumar says impossible. Can you give me reason why impossible? Very strongly, you are the first person to say impossible. Why? My question is different, your answer is different. My question is, can developer, he is trying to reproduce in the development server, possible or not possible? I am not asking you the solution here. Possible or not? Simple question I'm asking. Like Amit Kumar, you tell me, you are the first one to tell impossible. Why impossible? People who are saying not possible, give me the answer. Why not possible? Why he cannot reproduce in development server? Give me the answer. What is my question? What is your answer? Since you don't have answer for that question, you are twisting the answer only. He is using test URL. Good, Dinesh. Boss, you are saying that, sir, he cannot reproduce the bug in development server because he is using the test URL. Now my question is, anywhere have you mentioned the test URL in your bug report? Anywhere have you? Guys, you are not at all understanding my question, guys. Some people simply you are giving the answer. Bug should be reproduced in test server, test server, test server. Because I have already told you this answer in environments class. I don't want that mug up a parrot class. First, listen first. Sunita says application is test server. Boss, application is also there in development server also. Why you are saying application is only in test server? It is there in development server also. So now I am a new developer. I came to the company. You are reporting the bugs to me, and I will read this bug report. Once I read this bug report, anywhere do I know what is the test URL? Do I know where is the test server? Do I know how to access the test server? Do I know or I don't know? 100% I don't know. But I know that the same application is there in a development server as well as the test server also. Okay. So since you have not given me that information, what that fellow is doing is, I am to bug in this scenario. I'm a new person. I don't know what is a test server, where is a development server. I don't know information only. But I know development server, I know. Because when I'm saying developer, right, as soon as I join a company, my manager will give the access to the development server only, obviously, to fix the bug, all those things. So now in this process, bug was found in test server. Okay. But I am trying to reproduce the bug in what? Development server. Let me write that. bug was found here. Okay, bug was found in the test server, whereas developer is trying to reproduce the bug in the development server. Is trying to reproduce the bug in the development server, and developer is not able to reproduce the bug. Is it possible? I found a bug, but I am not able to reproduce the bug because many people are doing the code changes in the development server, or the configuration is different, the setting is different. So whatever bug I found in the test server, the developer is not able to find in the reproduce, or not able to reproduce in the development server. Now my question is, whose mistake is this? Whose mistake is this? You tested in something else, I am reproducing in something else. Whose mistake? Pooja Kumari says developer's mistake. Rakshita says developers. In between, one fellow is saying test engineer. Oh, developer's mistake, test engineer's mistake. People who are saying developer's mistake, give me the reason why developer's mistake. I don't want solution. I want reason. Many people are saying developer's mistake. Whoever is saying developer's mistake, give me the reason why. Many people who are saying test engineer's mistake, you are giving me correct reason also. But some fellows are there, very intelligent fellows. For them, it's a developer's mistake, it seems. You give me the reason why. Why developer's mistake? Test engineer people don't write away. Everyone is giving the correct answer only. Many of you have given correct answer. Wherever the bug is found, find it is there only. Boss, all other people are asking simple question. How does developer know your test URL? How does developer know? Because see, we don't sit and talk to developer in the company. All of you understand that concept. All of you understand that concept. Whatever there in the books, you guys are following same thing. Yes or no? Whatever is there in the books, you are following the same thing. But same way, I opened your bug report. In the bug report, just following your bug report, and I am reproducing the bug. So since you have not mentioned the URL anywhere, what can I do? What can I do? I will reproduce in my server only. Are you understanding this concept first? Are you understanding this concept first? Yes? You give me solution now. If you have understood, give me solution. Everyone give me the correct solution. What is the simplest solution for this? That's all. In bug report, there is one more attribute, guys, called as server. Okay, here what we need to do is we have to mention, okay, there is one more attribute called as server. In this server, we have to mention the URL. Let's assume http:// QA main 1 ... You know this URL also. I have already told you the URL. Now tell me, if I mention this server, will this confusion will happen or not happen? If I mention this server, will the confusion happen? Confusion will not happen. Sir, which server URL? Simply whatever you want, you are asking. Believe me, whatever you want, you are asking. They're asking me which URL we should mention here. You tell me, guys, is it really a valid question? Which URL we should mention here? What URL I should mention here? Tell me. That means they have not attended that environments class only, I'll tell you. Okay, leave it. So now if I mention the server here, developer should also use the same URL to reproduce the bug. Easy. Yes. That means what is the other reason for the bug to become not reproducible? See, the first reason is I said invalid navigation steps or the observation. What is the second reason? What is the second reason for the bug to become this is not reproducible? Okay, good. Can I say server mismatch? Server mismatch means the test engineer found the bug in one server and developer is trying to reproduce the bug in other server. Okay, I'll repeat. The test engineer found the bug in one server, and the developer, you should not say he found a bug. Developer cannot find a bug. Remember, yes or no? Can developer find a bug? Correct. No, he can only reproduce the bug. So test engineer found the bug in one server and developer is trying to reproduce on the other server. Solution is you mention the server in the bug report. He will also use the same server. Easy, easy, easy. Yes, good. Now, one more small question I have. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. If you observe, guys, uh, assume that you have mentioned server. Assume you have mentioned server also. Even after mentioning server, developer is trying to reproduce the bug in development server. Okay. Even after mentioning, still that fellow is trying to reproduce the bug in development server. And he's changing it to not reproducible. Okay. And he's changing it to not reproducible. Whose mistake? Whose mistake? Correct. Developer's mistake only. So what I'm trying to tell you is you do your job. You do your job. Whatever is required, you mention all the attributes. If he is using, he is not using, why should I care? Simple concept. Simple concept. We will teach. You will study, you will not study, nothing we can do. If you study, you will get a job. If you don't study, nothing we can do. Correct? We cannot come to your home and ask you to study. Same way, remember this story. Our job is to mention the attributes properly. If we don't use and change it to not reproducible, we will reopen the bug. We will tell him, boss, I have written a correct bug report. You please check from your side only. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes? Okay. This is the concept of server mismatch. So all you people, now first you have to copy this concept. I'll tell you what to copy. Like this, many reasons are there. You should write reason by reason. You should write reason by reason. So now what you do, topic is same only. Topic is same only. Now the reason is don't write this. Don't write this. Second reason for not reproducible. Second reason, write it as server mismatch. This is the second reason. Reason number 2. You write it. For your references, I'll not give any notes for the reasons. You write it. So you write what is this server mismatch. And if you want to avoid this server mismatch, what you should write. All those things you write. See, if you don't mention the server and developer is using development server, can you scold him? If you don't mention and if he is using the development server, can you scold him? No, directly will tell what nonsense is this. Then you should have told me which server to use. Remember. So we have to tell him. Perfect, guys. Right. The application is the same. I also know. Application is same. Perfect. But boss, the system is different. Suppose in my mobile, some game is working very nicely. Same game you take and install in your mobile, it is not working. Possible, not possible? Same game I'll give you to you, Vinay Raj, but it is not working. So can you say that, sir, both are mobiles only, why it is not working? Application is same, mobile is also same, but the mobile configuration may be different. The mobile, the softwares which we are using, the mobile, the software which we are using, that is also different. That is also different. So simply we cannot say that, sir, same game I'm installing in two mobiles and why it's working, why it's not working. We can't ask that question. Is it clear, Vinay Raj? Guys, you will forget this point. So I'm giving time to write whatever you understood. Because whatever explanation I'm giving, entire explanation, I cannot give you the notes. So neatly write whatever you understood. But remember, server mismatch means the test engineer found the bug in one server and the developer is trying to reproduce the bug in other server. We should always say reproduce. You cannot say developer has found the bug. It's a wrong concept. You can never say the developer has found the bug. Sir, so in every bug report, do we mention the test URL? Yes, obviously, yes, Mrudula. So whatever concepts I'm teaching you, it cannot be for a particular bug, right? This is for each and every bug. We cannot say that it's for a particular bug. For every bug, we are going to follow this. Copy it, guys. Second reason is done. That notepad, don't write now. That once I complete all the reasons, then you can write the notepad. Right now, you only write the server mismatch reason number 2. Abhinash, no, sir. Right. 2 more minutes, right fast. What written downside of app? Written test engineer found the bug here. He reports it to the developer too, and developer is reproducing the bug here. That is what I've written. Okay, done, guys. Done. Now let me go to the next. What is the solution? Also we have seen, right? Solution is mention that server where you have done the testing. That is nothing but your solution. Now third one. Now let me open the notepad. Now you see this, guys. My bug number 7. Navigation steps have written. Observation I have written. Server also have written. So will developer check in the same server or not now? According to this bug report, will he test in the same server or not? Correct. 100% he will test in the same server because he also knows the same server only. But guys, you observe one more thing here. Now, test engineer is using this server for testing. Developer is also using, let's assume, same server for reproducing. Why I'm saying developer is also using same server for reproducing now? Why developer is using same server for reproducing? It's not same URL. Wrong answer. Any other answer? No, no. Developer is also using same URL. Why? No. He has mentioned. That is the correct answer. Because it is mentioned in the bug report. So that is a perfect answer. URL is given or URL is told or it is mentioned in the bug report. So he is using same thing. But the problem is, observe now. Done. Both of them are using the same application. I will agree from the test server only. But guys, whatever system the test engineer is using and whatever the system developer is using, my first question is, both are same computers or different computers? Same computers or different computers? Different system. Obviously, my system is different, your system is different. Now, test engineer's machine, can it happen that XP is installed and he is accessing the application using the Internet Explorer? He is accessing the application using Internet Explorer, but in developer system, Windows 7 is installed. And he is using Mozilla Firefox. Are you understanding? First of all, are you understanding what I'm saying? Yes, server is same, application is same. Server and application is same, but the configuration of my computer, whatever the operating system and browsers I'm using, whatever operating systems and browsers are in the developer system, both are different. Both are different. And this, guys, we call it as a platform. Remember, the operating system and the browsers in the computer, right? Generally, we call them as a platform. We call it as a platform. So now what happened? Developers or test engineer neatly prepared a bug report. He sent it. When developer is trying to access it from test server, he is not able to find the bug. He is not able to find the bug, but test engineer is able to find the bug. Now, the server is same or server is different? Bug is found by the test engineer. But this server is same, but the problem is what? Server is same, but the problem is what? Problem is the platform. Both are using a different platforms. So now can I say again the problem is, even after following the navigation steps, even after following the server, I am not able to reproduce the bug. Who is not able to reproduce the bug? Even after following everything in your bug report, I am not able to reproduce the bug. Now again, same question. See, already I'm giving you example, so you know the reason that, sir, platform mismatch. Because test engineer found the bug using one platform and developer is trying to reproduce using some other platform. Because I've already given example also. But in the company real time, when I'm testing or when he's reproducing, will he come to know easily? Understand what I'm saying? Here I'm already telling you the reason. Now again my question is same. Whose mistake? And why? Whose mistake and why? Whose mistake and why? Everyone is saying test engineer. That's all. Simplest. Good. Simplest answer. Boss. See, developers don't know what why don't you mention that information also in the bug report? So server is done. After this server, why can't you mention the platform? Platform means you mention, okay, boss, please use XP, use Internet Explorer. Simple, you mention. Now listen, carefully listen now. See, once you mention, your job is done or your job is not done. Your job is done, your job is not done. Okay. Any rule that developers should also use same platform? Think and answer. Think and answer. Any rule that developers should also use the same platform? See, not required, guys. Not required. Suppose if he's not able to reproduce, then he may think, okay. Probably my system configuration is different. That's why I am not able to reproduce. Let me see in some other system. Understand what I'm saying? There is no rule that he should use same URL, same platform, same observation. But boss, I have done my job. I have done my job. After that, your wish. If you follow same platform, same server, it's good. If you don't follow tomorrow, if you're not able to reproduce, once again, you have to do in some other system. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Yes. So can I say the reason number three? The reason number three is what? Platform mismatch. Platform mismatch means the definition is simple. Test engineer found the bug using one platform and developer is trying to reproduce the bug using some other platform. What is the solution for this platform mismatch? Solution for platform mismatch. That's all. Mention the platform. Guys, now if you observe, two things I'm teaching simultaneously. Can anyone tell me what I'm teaching here? Two topics I'm teaching you simultaneously today. What are those two topics? Tell me. Two things I am teaching. Let me see who will give the answer. Correct. I am teaching you how to prepare bug reports also. And I'm also teaching you reasons for not reproducible. Understand the concept here. So I'm teaching you not reproducible. Simultaneously, I'm teaching you which is a correct bug report. What are the attributes of the bug report? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Platform mismatch. Platform mismatch. Neatly write whatever you understood. What you are asking, Nanda Kumar, yes, sir. Sir, if platform is same, sir, we don't have to give the platform. Boss, my question is very simple. How do you know the platform of a developer system? Developer sitting somewhere in US. Will you go to US and come? Developer is sitting some other floor. Will you go to other floor and come? So I don't care what he is using, what he is not using. There is a format, you follow this format, you write all the necessary content. Simple concept. Whatever is required from our side, you write it. Your problem is solved, right? Why the companies are not using any standard platform? Hey, leave it, Anuradha Das. That we will ask to the company only. We'll ask that question. Developer can reproduce his server by using test URL. Pooja Kumari, what is that question? Developer can reproduce his server by using test URL. What is that question? If you type a test URL, you will get the application from test server. If you type a development URL, you will get the application from development URL. That is what we have discussed before 10 days only. Question is only wrong. Ten times I told you guys, you don't bother what will developer do, how you will do. You do your job. Simple concept. You do your job. Are you understanding, guys? Other people? Your job is to mention everything properly. You mention it. Simple, right? Yesterday morning class 420 were there. 11:30 when I said second session, only 360 were there. But still my teaching was same or different, guys? Those 360 people I'm asking. The approach, the teaching style was same or different? It was same only. Because I don't care about other people. Same way as a test engineer, you do your job. You prepare a proper bug report and send. After that, it's their wish. Tomorrow he cannot point out me, right? Simple concept. Tomorrow they can't point out me. Developer changing the status to not reproducible is good for the test engineer. Only give me the answer. Developer changing not reproducible is good or bad? This question you should not ask me. You should give me answer. Obviously, it's a bad only. If he's changing to not reproducible, that means some content is missing in your bug report. Remember, if everything is written properly, why will he make it as a not reproducible? Why will he make it? Guys, Dana. Let's go to the next reason. Very important reason, guys. Very important reason. Let me erase all the diagram. All the diagram means whatever marking is there. Fourth reason, there is something called as data mismatch. Simple example, guys. There is a requirement given by the customer. There is a requirement given by the customer. Requirement says there are two users, admin user and a normal user. Are you understanding this language? See, generally every application has a normal users and admin role also. I think everyone knows it. Like that, admin is there, normal user is there, and the requirement is designed in such a way that both can delete the data. Any data is there, both of them can log in and delete. But generally, who has the permission to delete, guys? Generally, who has the permission to delete? Admin has, correct? Admin has. But this application is built in such a way that even admin can delete the data as well as the user can also delete the data. They can also delete the data. Done. Now developer has written the code. Application is also ready. Test engineer, he started testing. When test engineer started testing, what he did, guys? First, he logged into the application. When he logged in, he has used the username as 123 and password, password he has used is some X, nice, X, Y and Z. This is the password he has used. And after logging in, he selects some data. And he tries to delete. But he is not able to delete the data. The data is not getting deleted. Bug is there, bug is not there. Data is not getting deleted. Bug is there, bug is not there. Obviously, it's a bug. It's a bug. Now listen. Okay. So he logged into the application. He selected a data. He tries to delete the data. When he tries to delete the data, he is not able to delete the data. So obviously, bug is there. He prepares one bug report. Okay. He prepares one bug report. Now, if you want me to write that bug report, listen here, carefully listen. The bug report, let me change this, guys. I'll change the bug report once again. Log into the application. After logging in, select the data, and after selecting it, try to delete it. Okay, try to delete it. When I am trying to delete it, my observation is what, you know? My observation is data not getting deleted. And now tell me, my navigation steps and observations are complete or not? Don't give me any next level answers. Whatever bug I showed here, selected data, try to delete it. So I have written the navigation steps, I have written the observation, and I have written the server also, platform also, and right now the status is, let's assume that it is assigned, guys. Right now the status is assigned. Now developer, once he reads it, he felt yes, it's a valid bug. Can you tell me why I'm saying it's a valid bug? Developer, after going through the bug report, he felt it's a valid bug. Why I'm saying it's a valid bug? Give me the answer. Developer felt that it's a valid. This is a bug report, what I'm showing on the screen. Correct. Navigation steps and observation is valid. So simple. It is complete also. So I'm saying that it is a valid bug. Now what happened is, developer started reproducing this bug. Okay. When he started reproducing this bug, obviously he will use test server. Obviously he will use test server because it is mentioned. Platform also he may use the same thing because that is also mentioned. But what is happening? This developer, guys, when he is logged into the application, he is using 555 as a username, and password he is using as a ABC. So 555 and ABC. He also selects a data and he is trying to delete. When he is trying to delete, he is able to delete the data. Okay. First, you give me the first reason. When test engineer is not able to delete, but the developer is able to delete. Correct? What is the first reason? What could be the reason here? Testing is not able to delete, but developer is able to delete. What could be the reason? Username and passwords are different. Perfect. Can it happen, guys? Can it happen? The login credentials are different. Correct. So this developer is using a normal user. Okay. Can it happen that developer is trying to use a normal user credentials or the normal login, whereas this test engineer, when he was testing, he was using what, admin logins. Possible? Not possible? Means the data whatever you are using is different from whatever data used by the developer. Data used by test engineer is different from data used by the developer. Correct? Now my question, this we call it as a data mismatch. Means test engineer is using different set of data for testing. Developer is using different set of data for reproducing. Whose mistake is this? Whose mistake? Good. Testing. Why? Simple reason you give me. Why testing is mistake? Correct. Not mention the login credentials. Perfect. But listen here, guys. Login is just an example. All of you understand. Login is just an example I'm talking about. Login is just an example. When I say data mismatch, whenever I say data mismatch, all of you understand. Your username, password is a data. Phone number is a data. Your mail ID is a data. Whatever any inputs you are giving, that inputs is nothing but a data. Yes or no? Any inputs that we give, that is called as a data. So username password is just one normal example I have taken. That's all. Remember this point. Okay, username password is just an example. Okay. Now the solution is, if I go back to my bug report, guys, my solution is very simple. After platform or before platform, anything is okay. Mention one more attribute called as test data. What is the meaning of a test data, guys? What is the meaning of a test data? Why I'm calling it as a test data? Data generally we call it as a test data. Why I'm calling it as a test data? Because this is a data which is used by test engineer for testing purpose. These are the inputs given by testing for testing purpose. You mention there, boss, please username as 123, comma, use the password as XYZ. See, if I mention the test data here, what is the advantage? Tell me. If I mention the test data, what is the advantage? Correct. This data mismatch will not happen, or developer will also use the same data. There is no confusion only. There's no confusion only. This is the concept of data mismatch, and summary is whatever data you are using for testing without mismentioned in the bug report, so that developer can also use the same data. Have you understood data mismatch also? Have you understood data mismatch? Easy, guys, easy. So definition is, test engineer is using one set of data for testing and developer is using other set of data for reproducing. That is the meaning of data mismatch. Test engineer uses one set of data for testing, developer is using other set of data. Solution is mention test data. Copy this. This is reason number 4. Copy, guys. Copy, everyone. Copy fast. And again, I'm repeating, login is just an example. You cannot use a word called as login in interview. You should use a word called as data. You should use a word called as data. Login is just an example, that's all. Pavitra Rani. Pavitra is asking, sir, why using admin login it is not getting deleted? What is the answer, guys? She's asking why when you are using admin login it is not getting deleted. What is an answer? That is a bug, simplest answer. Because it's a bug. That is why Destiny is reporting it to developer, right? Boss, answer is wrong. Change in data is wrong. Her question was in admin login, why the data is not getting deleted? That is the question she is asking. Data mismatch, some people are saying that is not an answer. Answer is admin login, it is not getting deleted because there is a bug. That is only I'm calling it as a bug, right? Admin login, if it's not getting, obviously this is a bug. Then only I'm reporting it to the developer, saying that, hey, developer, I found a bug. Stop it, guys. Done. This is the concept of data mismatch. Done. What is developer 3 point? Developer third point is try to delete. Developer is trying to delete, but he is able to delete. Okay, guys. I'll stop it here. 11:30. Let's continue the same topic today. Okay. So 11:30. Again, I'm saying for everyone, we'll continue the same topic. Interested people, you come. Not interested, like yesterday only, you can take rest. Still, some reasons are there. Bug report, everything we'll try to finish today. So let's meet 11:30. I'll log out, guys. I'll log out quickly. Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone. Mm-hmm.